Hello. Wanted to come out and just do a little quick check-in, mainly to show you my favorite flower blooming, but a little bit of updates here and there. This is the bed I planted tongues of fire beans in. They were very old seeds and only 2 germinated. So, and I probably planted 30 seeds. So those seeds weren't viable. So I have some yellow wax beans, bush beans coming. And I will try them in there. Look, here's the wild bergamot blooming, which the bees really like. Can you see? This is in a pot. I would love to have a huge bed full of it, but can't always get what we want. These 3 beds, the 3 beds here are not doing well at all. All the plants in them are all stunted, basically. The soil is just not up to par for growing things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. I might try and get some I have some Neptune's Harvest plant food that I will mix up this coming week and try and see if feeding them doesn't help a little bit. I mean, these beds have black cow manure in them and also potting mix from the greenhouse, but they're just all stunted. Like, these are the same size as when I put them in there about 4 weeks ago. So anyway, disappointment there. But yeah, you have this. You have this. The hollyhock is still going. The full moon kiss tomatoes. You can see that the hyper tresses are just beautiful, loaded with flowers. What else? Pots are good. Pots are good. Picked beans this morning. A basket of beans. I mean, you can see here this tomato. I planted in this pot. This is potting mix from the greenhouse that they use in their plants. And it's already twice as big as it was and a very vibrant color. So I should have just put that soil in those beds. But I didn't. This salvia here, fuchsia one, is blooming, which is very pretty. Let's see. Here we'll come around. Things were growing. But my favorite flower, here she is. It's called Queen of the Prairie. It's in the meadowsweet family. I can't pronounce the Latin name. Unless it was in front of me, and then maybe I could, figure out how to say it. But anyway, she's a beauty. Isn't she? She's like bubblegum pink and frothy. Yeah, I love her. I wish the bloom season lasted longer, but alas, it does not. But I look forward to her every year. I'm so glad I was able to get her going and have a couple patches of her in the garden. She's one of my favorites, but yeah. God. Over here, ouch. These peppers aren't looking so bad. Again, I don't know what these are, but we'll see when they make fruit. The tomatoes are growing. They probably need tied up again. Let me go. Oh, shit. Gosh, darn it. Fucking cats. Again. Tore up my flowers. I planted little marigolds all along here, seeds. Of course, the cats dig it up because that's what cats do. Can't I have one day? Anyway, okay, focus. Breathe, Heather. I wanted to show you the echinacea. That's why I came over here. Not to complain about the cats. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's beautiful this year. I actually have two different kinds here. There's one called a Tennessee echinacea, which is native, but it's not separated from this cultivar, so it wouldn't come true to seed. But anyway, like I know what that means anyway. But she's pretty. Those tomatoes are getting tall. Gotta come through here. Yeah. Looking good. Well, oh, and this little zinnia started blooming. I'm so glad it's a pretty little color. It's a little, it's pink. Pink again. It just came reseeded itself. So we can go through here quick. And no, I didn't clean under here yet. Another day. But it's actually going to rain here soon, I hope. The figs are looking really nice. You can see that's the wild garden. The celery looks good. And you can see that the red runner beans are putting on flowers. And that's lovely. Oh, thunder. So we'll hurry up. These are Astia zucchinis and the plants look all right. I think they're gonna settle in there. I should probably only have one over here, but I'm gonna leave two to grow. More leeks are blooming. They're such a pretty flower. Yeah, but everything's coming along. You can see here that none of my silver slicer cucumber seeds I put in here came up. I'm having a really hard cucumber year getting them to germinate. But the lettuce is still beautiful. Some pretty dill reseeded. And the okra, I put in more seeds of this, the ying okra, and they didn't germinate either. So I'm not really sure. Anyway, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. Here's a spaghetti squash that came up from the compost. Whenever I have compost, I just dump it back in the beds, and that's how I get all my squash. So, but that little girl there, she didn't have a male open to get her pollinated, so she won't live. I should just pick her and eat her, but I don't feel like it. That limb came down from the pine tree. There's a lot of dead limbs, and it fell actually into the blueberries, and that's as far as I could get it because it may not look big, but it is very heavy, and I'm awkward and I'm having trouble getting it moved from that position. So anyway, so that's a mess that I got to deal with. Beans are growing. I put these trays in here to try to keep the cats out of this bed. Daylilies still going to town. She's a pretty one. Ooh, I think a hoolie's blowing in. It's blowing a hoolie. Anyhow, the Swiss chard is growing that I planted in here. And those peppers aren't doing great, but I'm going to put some leaf mulch down here. And I think I should probably go in the house. Yeah, that's what I should probably do before I get an eye taken out by a pine needle. Ow, dangerous, dangerous. Danger, Will Rogers, danger. All right, I'm going in. But anyway, I wanted to just give a little quick tour, show you my favorite flower, show you the drama of the lettuce, and yeah, it's blowing a hoolie. I'm going to go in and load this up. Everybody take care, and I will catch up with you guys again somewhere down the road, the long and winding road in the life of a gardener. This is blooming. This is a purple. I'm making my way towards the front door, but oh, here's a pretty one. Look, this pretty butterfly bush is blooming. Gonna focus? Yeah, this came with me from Michigan. So this bush is from, let's see, 2003. So that's 23 years old, that bush. Anyway, but these cucumbers look okay. These are little pickling cucumbers. I just got to make sure I keep them watered and train them up this fence. Okay, I'm just babbling on, and I need to get in the house. So everybody take care, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye.